Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my interactive Space Engineers series where you usually tell me what to build and I build it, but not this week. This week I'm being a bit self-indulgent. Now for those of you who had a look on my Steam Workshop, you might have noticed an old file on there from long ago called the Fukuryu Maru, or Lucky Dragon, named after a Japanese fishing boat that got caught in a cloud of radioactive fallout following an American nuclear test at Bikini Atoll in 1954. The ship has a very dated design from before the introduction of large conveyors for small ships, and it still features the original rocket pods connected to now defunct tubes. There are no fancy slope blocks, no pistons, and oxygen? Forget it. So why am I showing you this, you might ask? Whilst it is essentially obsolete, the Lucky Dragon is the first ship I sat down to build properly, putting a lot of time and effort into it, trying to make it look like a dragon even though it looks more like a wolf. For episode 20, I think it's time to go back to the beginning when it comes to Space Engineers for me, and to give my old ship a major overhaul. Therefore, I present to you the Lucky Dragon 2, brackets, work in progress. Like the original Lucky Dragon, this ship is built entirely out of heavy armour blocks. Back then I didn't bother to think about the advantages or disadvantages over one particular block, and I thought for old time's sake I would stick with the heavy armour. Unlike the original, however, I have been able to use the recently added new blocks to provide better definition of the facial features. On top of this, rather than just wing it like I did with the original ship, I researched some Japanese dragons to get a better understanding of the shapes of their faces and their features. So as you can see, the faces are far better sculpted with accurate bulbous nose and jawline with appropriate detail here and there. This is notable as the design philosophy here is a spaceship that looks like a dragon, rather than just a spaceship that bears a passing resemblance to a dragon but actually kind of looks like a wolf. Moving down the body, we see that the shape is long and slender. Japanese dragons are very much like giant lizards in appearance, so I've attempted to replicate this as best as possible. I'm still not entirely satisfied because of its rigidity, and I intend to find a way of segmenting the body to allow it to undulate in flight, giving it a more organic and lifelike appearance. One feature I'm particularly pleased with are its legs. Through the use of carefully angled rotors and block placement, the legs move authentically with 3 points of articulation, one where it connects to the body, one at the knee joint and one at the ankle, which allows them to fully extend and tuck away neatly. I've also been able to make the landing gear resemble sets of claws on each paw, giving it a very good appearance while also remaining practical, with 4 sets of landing gear on each foot, 16 locks to the ground altogether. Running down the main body, you also notice that the Lucky Dragon 2 is peppered with scales to give you a better texture. While scales are difficult to replicate in a voxel-based building system, you can achieve effects like this by using the sloped corner blocks and arranging them in ways such as this, and then painting them in a slightly different shade of red to give it a better look overall. Much of the ship does remain incomplete sadly, and it lacks any thrusters, so it can't move at all. I also want to add more detail to the tail section, as well as looking into full body articulation like I said. However, I am especially happy with the appearance of its head, and I hope you like it too. If you have any ideas on how to improve this ship or an idea for a new vessel entirely, be sure to leave them in the comments section below. As it is incomplete, this ship won't be available for download on the Steam Workshop, but once it is, I'll probably do another update video to fill you guys in. However, the original one is still available for download in the original world format rather than just a blueprint. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and if you're enjoying the series, be sure to leave a like, favourite, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode. Take it easy, have a good day, bye bye.